I'm on my 14 carat. I'm 14 carat. Doing it up like my best. Now you say I got a touch. So good, so good. Make you never wanna leave. So don't.
Hey guys, so today's video is going to be a tutorial over this look. This look was inspired by Selena Gomez at the Grammys. I thought it was something that was so simple yet so effortless, and it just added so much drama and was sexy and smoldering, but while still being incredibly easy to do. I noticed at the Grammys that a lot of makeup looks were, very toned down. It was a strong contour, beaming highlight, really simple nude lips, stronger brows, and like next to nothing on the eyes. I did Selena's because what struck me about hers was the fact that her eyes were so defined and smoldering, but she wasn't using liner and she wasn't using black. So I did this kind of brown nude, sparkly, almost smoky winged out eye. I did pair lashes with it, but you could totally do this look without lashes and it will still work really well. I think any of those looks, it was just so simple yet so beautiful. Like, there's something to me almost very sexy about, having next to nothing but a strong contour, very beaming highlight, and a nude lip. I think it's so pretty, and I think everybody last night looked absolutely gorgeous. So this was just kind of my take on Selena's eye. I hope you guys like it. If you do, don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe to see more videos. Let me know in the comments what tutorials you want to see next. I haven't done tutorials in such a long time, since the holidays, and last night this was the first one that kind of really inspired me to do one. So it's just a very quick, easy to do look, perfect for a date night or a regular night, or whatever you want it to be, you can totally use it. So anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you in my next video. Bye.
So first I'm going to prime my eyes with the Lorac Pro Primer, and then I'm going to take some Scotch tape to set off where the winged is going to go with the shadow, just to make it super precise. Then I'm going in with the Naked Smoky palette from Urban Decay. I'm taking this brown sparkly shade, and I'm going to concentrate that on the outer half of the eye. There were no mattes or any kind of crease colors I noticed with the look with Selena, but she had more of a shimmery, kind of sparkly outer half of the eye. So that's why I'm sticking with shimmers, just concentrating that, bringing it a little bit over the tape to get that really nice and sharp winged. Then I'm going to take this vanilla kind of sparkly shade, and I'm going to do that in the inner part of the eye as well, bringing it a little bit over the dark half just to kind of blend the two together. Then I'm going to take the tape off, and you're going to get that really nice, precise line with the shadow. Now moving on to the face, I'm priming my face with the Nivea Balm and the Boots No. 7 Mattifying Primer, and then going in with the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation. I wear the shade 101. I'm taking my Morphe M439 brush to buff it into the skin, just to give it a really flawless, full coverage look to the skin, just because the focus I noticed with a lot of people on the Grammys was super flawless skin, and highlighting the contouring, highlighting, and everything else. So I'm just going to blend that in all over into the neck. Then I'm taking the Maybelline Master Concealer, and I'm covering up any blemishes. I am kind of doing it in a weird haphazard pattern because I've been breaking out a lot and I have these kind of weird little bumps all over my skin. So I want to cover that up, and I'm taking the Real Technique sponge to just push everything in to cover it all up to give a really flawless skin look. Then I'm taking the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer and using that to highlight the face. So I'm going in under the eyes, down the center of the nose, the forehead, and the chin, and a little bit above the Cupid's bow. And then I'm taking that same Real Technique sponge and setting it all in just to give more of a bright effect to the face. Then I'm taking the Maybelline Fit Me Powder in 110, and I'm using that to set everything into place on my face so that there won't be any creasing or movement from the concealer and foundation. It also adds a little bit more coverage just in case there is anywhere I miss, keeps the skin looking super, super flawless. Now I'm going in with the Lorac Pro 2 palette using Cocoa, and I'm putting a little bit above the wing just to deepen up the color because I wasn't happy with how light it was looking. So I just take a small little shader brush and use that to go over it super precisely. And then I'm going to take that same color using a smudge brush and go below into the lash line to really kind of smoke everything out and bring it all together. Then I'm going to take Snow and use that on the inner corner just to brighten it up with a little bit of brightener. And then I'm using the NARS and Smashbox mascara and the 120 Demis lashes. Now I'm going to do my brows. I'm using the NYX brow gel in, I think this is black. And using that just to give a really strong, fierce brow look. Then I'm going to go in with the Lorac Pro Contour Palette and use the light contour and medium contour shades and give a really nice and thick contour. Selena wasn't really wearing any blush or anything else, and a lot of people at the Grammys, the contour was standing out super, super, super strong, so that is why it's a little bit thicker, but we are going to blend it out that way it doesn't look choppy. So I'm just doing that kind of a 3 in E shape on the temples, cheekbones, chin, and then down the sides of my nose. And then I'm going to go in with a Tarte's blending brush and blend it all together. That way there aren't any choppy lines. And then I'm going in with this new e.l.f. highlighting powder, and I'm using the yellow highlighting shade to give it a super, super beaming highlights. Since there aren't any blush, you can kind of let this take over the cheek a little bit. So I'm going to do that down the center of the nose, and then both of my cheekbones and above the brow bone. Then to finish it off, I'm using the NYX Lip Lingerie in Push Up, or actually, I'm sorry, it's in Baby Doll. My bad, to give it that nude kind of peachy look. So anyways, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye.
'Cause I just wanna look good for you, oh, oh. I just wanna look good for you, good